Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that during a recent episode, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, asked Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, if he was in love with Claire Grace Newman, Haley Urin. While the couple does seem smitten with each other, Kyle admitted he wasn't at the love part yet. While Kyle doesn't seem to be distancing himself from Claire, the fact that he's not in love yet is a big red flag. Keep reading, and let's talk about what could happen next with these characters. Claire Grace Newman's romance. Fans have watched as Claire and Kyle just got closer ever since they first met. Even though Summer was initially wary, she eventually let go of her issues. At least it seemed to be mostly resolved, while Claire was Harrison Abbott's, Redding Munsell, nanny. Now that Claire is no longer watching the little boy, she has been openly dating Kyle. Claire is definitely still smitten with her boyfriend. However, Kyle has already shown signs of backing away from Claire. It's nothing super obvious, but Claire is really immature romantically. So all her questions and heart-to-hearts will eventually get annoying to Kyle. Summer Newman's inquiry. In the Thursday, March 6, 2025, episode, Summer asked Kyle if he was in love with Claire. Kyle pretty much admitted he hadn't told Claire the L word yet. Before Summer could ask any more probing questions, Kyle nonchalantly mentioned that they weren't there yet. Kyle also suggested that he didn't know where his future with Claire was headed. Soap romance already doomed. In soaps, people usually know pretty quickly if there is potential with a dating partner or not. So the fact that Kyle doesn't seem to see a future with Claire yet and hasn't said the L word might be alarming. At the same time, if Kyle weren't serious about Claire, he wouldn't keep setting boundaries with Summer. Kyle is also pretty quick to defend Claire. My concern is that Kyle might look at Claire not as a romantic partner, but as a close friend. It's also Claire's alleged first romance, so Kyle might be cautious about hurting her. Slow-burning, organic love story. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that there could be another possibility. What if Kyle and Claire are just taking it really slow, really getting to know each other? It's quite possible that Kyle has finally learned some valuable lessons and matured a bit. While outsiders might not see much, Kyle and Claire might have a deeper bond than anyone realizes. Will this bond last through the ages? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Kyle's flaming red flag. Claire's romance already over. Love in Genoa City is never smooth sailing, and it seems that Claire Grace's romantic journey with Kyle Abbott is already hitting some major turbulence. Fans have been cautiously optimistic about Claire's redemption arc, but Kyle's impulsive nature and lingering emotional baggage might spell disaster before their romance even truly begins. Let's break down the red flags, the drama, and what might come next for these two. Claire's fresh start, or so we thought. Claire Grace came to Genoa City under the worst possible circumstances. As Aunt Jordan's pawn in a twisted revenge scheme against the Newmans, she was once seen as an irredeemable villain. However, Claire has spent months trying to rebuild her life and prove that she's not the same person who helped orchestrate Victoria's kidnapping. Through therapy, reflection, and a genuine desire to make amends, she's begun carving out a new identity for herself, one separate from her past. Enter Kyle Abbott. The handsome and charming heir to the Abbott legacy seemed to be an unexpected but welcome addition to Claire's new world. They bonded over shared pain, fresh starts, and the undeniable chemistry between them. But Kyle is far from an easy romantic partner, and his recent history suggests that trouble is inevitable. Kyle's relationship history, a walking red flag. Kyle Abbott is not exactly a poster boy for stable relationships. His history with Summer Newman is enough to make anyone wary. Their marriage was a whirlwind of ups and downs, filled with betrayals, breakups, and makeups. But things truly fell apart when he had an impulsive affair with Audra Charles, a move that destroyed his marriage and his reputation. Though Kyle has tried to put his mistakes behind him, his reckless behavior isn't something that disappears overnight. His tendency to dive into relationships headfirst without considering the consequences is one of his biggest flaws. Now, as he pursues Claire, the same warning signs are flashing. Kyle may claim that he's ready for something new, but has he truly processed his failed marriage? Or is Claire just a rebound, a distraction from his own personal turmoil? Summer's lingering presence. Is Kyle really over his ex? One of the biggest red flags in Kyle's relationship with Claire is his unresolved feelings for Summer. While he insists that he's moved on, his actions suggest otherwise. He still shares a complicated dynamic with Summer, and every time they interact, it's clear that emotions run deep. Kyle's jealousy, protectiveness, and lingering tension with his ex raise serious questions. Is he with Claire because he genuinely cares about her? Or is she just an escape from the pain of his failed marriage? Claire deserves someone who is fully committed to her, not someone who is still hung up on their ex. Claire's insecurity, a love story doomed to fail. Despite her efforts to build a new life, Claire still struggles with deep-rooted insecurities. Being manipulated by Aunt Jordan left scars, and even though the Newmans have welcomed her into the family, she constantly fears that she isn't truly worthy of love or trust. Kyle, with his impulsiveness and emotional baggage, might not be the right person to help her navigate this fragile time in her life. Claire needs stability, reassurance, and patience. Three things Kyle has historically struggled to provide. If he makes one mistake, even a minor one, it could shatter Claire's already fragile sense of self-worth. Will Kyle sabotage the relationship before it even begins? It's no secret that Kyle has a self-destructive streak. When things get complicated, he doesn't always make the best choices. If he starts feeling suffocated or emotionally vulnerable, he could easily make another rash decision. Whether that means pushing Claire away, rekindling something with Summer, or even betraying Claire's trust in some way. If history repeats itself, Claire will be left heartbroken and questioning whether she ever had a real chance at happiness in Genoa City. What's next for Claire and Kyle? While some fans are rooting for this new romance, others see the warning signs all too clearly. Kyle may have good intentions, but intentions aren't always enough. If he wants to make things work with Claire, he'll need to do some serious self-reflection and ensure that he's truly moved on from his past. Meanwhile, Claire needs to ask herself whether this relationship is what she truly wants. Is she drawn to Kyle because of genuine feelings, or is she simply looking for someone to validate her fresh start? As their romance unfolds, one thing is certain: drama is inevitable. Will Kyle's red flags drive Claire away before they even have a chance? Or will they beat the odds and prove that love can heal even the deepest wounds? Stay tuned, because things in Genoa City are about to get messy. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.